In this video, we'll learn about the concept of version control and why it is so powerful. What is version control? Version control is a process that lets you keep track of changes to your files. Often, we come into a situation where we have a folder full of documents that look like important file _ final, important file _ latest, important file _ final _1, important file _ final _ date, and so on. The names and the timestamps of these files might help you find the latest or the final version. But it can get very confusing and can lead to a lot of errors. Version control systems, or VCS, solve this problem by tracking document versions for you. VCS enable you to easily record and manage various versions of files over time. These can be source code files, Word documents, images, or even audio files. Version control systems track the history of how these files are changing and remembering the specific changes across different versions. It allows you to revert a file or a set of files to a previous state, or even revert the entire project back to a previous state. It also helps you compare changes over time. A successfully running application started behaving absurdly right after an update. How would you trace the culprit? Well, we can use version control again. Version control helps you trace who last made the change and what is that change that could be causing that problem. We can also use version control to go back to the latest working version of that code. And guess what? All of this comes at a very little overhead. Who uses version control? Version control systems are an essential part of a modern developer's professional life. High-performing software and DevOps teams use it as a best practice to manage their source code control. Individual software developers who understand the benefits of a capable version control system in their teams typically use it even for their small solo projects or even for their non-software projects. Students could track versions of their notes or essays or even their project research papers. Graphic or web designers can use version control to iteratively modify different versions of an image or a layout without worrying about working or losing the only version of that image. Let's look at some of the popular VCS. Version control systems have evolved and improved to a great extent over the last few decades, and some are better than others. VCS are sometimes even referred as SCM, Source Code Management, or RCS, Revision Control System Tools. CVS, Subversion, Mercurial, and Perforce were some of the popular VCS tools which have been the standard for version control for many years. However, one of the most popular VCS tools in use today is Git.
While it's possible to develop software without using any version control, doing so subjects the project to a huge risk that no professional team would be advised to accept. So the question is not whether to use version control, but which version control system to use. While there are many choices, the most widely used modern version control system in the world today is Git. Looking to leverage Git to enhance your workflow? Here's the perfect way to learn hands-on and get started. With our outcome-based immersive learning approach, we are fundamentally disrupting the way new age technologies are learned. You'll get to learn, practice, assess, gain insights on your learning, and personalize your learning journey on our easy-to-navigate AI-powered skill-building platform, Prism. Stay tuned for more such videos and explore more about how you can equip yourself with immediately demonstratable in-demand skills that will help you get job ready. And don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to get notified so you don't miss out on our upcoming videos.